Hey, what's happening? Okay, so it's been a minute since I've been on here, let alone post anything on YouTube. But I just wanted to take a second out today to talk about a few things. While I've been going, I've definitely been working on my craft and making moves. So my goal has always been intact to be able to do what I need to do on here, to be able to present my gifts and abilities to others, and to also to be able to, you know, be a part of this revolution, moving into this new year, moving into this new age of things. So, um, and not some of the crooked stuff that's going on now, but some dealing with the positive revolution. Bringing back more creative people, trying to weed out uh, the pack of followers um, that we have throughout this society, throughout this culture. Everybody wants to be like somebody else, and nobody wants to take the time to really be who they are. Because I just want to touch on one of my topics now, but you know uh, it's the sense of you've been placed on this earth for a reason, for with a purpose, and your every moment, your every breath, your every move should be steps made towards fulfilling that purpose. Those dreams, those visions that you have, what steps are you making day by day to achieve those things? Um, those are the very things that you can really be an effect on this society, on this culture. You wonder how can I do this? How could this be possible? Or what can I do about the things that's going on around me? Be who you are. That's the biggest thing you could do. Be who you are. Shine bright. You know, shine bright. Being doing something that somebody else is doing. Trust me, there's only so bright you can. There's only so much brightness you can have because it's already been done before. People have already seen it, so that impact has already been used. I don't want to say used up because we are limitless beings, and one thing about energy is when you put energy back. Uh, Energy is something that can't be destroyed. It continuously, it moves, it transforms, it circulates, uh, but it won't be destroyed. So that's just one of the things I want to touch on. Um, I didn't want to start off this video by jumping straight into things, really coming out the gate with heavy hitters. But I know I got a tendency to do that sometimes. But I really wanted to touch on a few of these things. I know some of the things I wrote down a few notes, but make sure you write out your goals. And I put some of the steps that I took to do that. I'm not saying you got to do what I do, not at all. This is just opinion for you. If it helps you, good. If it gives you an idea, awesome. If it doesn't help you, hey, take what you need, leave what you don't need. I'm not pressuring anybody to do these steps, but I know one thing that I did to align my goals is uh, really to connect with my, what some people say, higher self, or they'll say spirit, or they'll say God, Christ, whatever you may call it. There's different names people give it, but I connect to the creator within me. And those were where my goals or quote unquote assignments, my mission. And I make sure I have that understanding established within the spirit first. And then the next step it goes down to is my mental, having those goals mentally noted, having them mentally noted, being locked in and engaged on making steps day by day of, okay, where am I at? How am I making a move? What am I doing today to improve myself in this area? What steps do I need to take or make to increase my chances day by day of manifesting. I love that word manifesting because it is such a powerful word. So many people don't manifest in a lifetime. They don't manifest simply because, like I touched on earlier, they do other things that doesn't help them to show the fullness of who they are. They take on other people's customs. They take on other people's ways of living, and they don't want to really manifest in their self. So that was another thing. And then physically, mentally to physically, just like I wrote down some notes. Write down, make it plain. I noticed I came from a Christian background for sure. I'm not bashing going out against any religions. If it helps you to connect to the creator, awesome. That's I feel like that should have been a personal goal from the get go. But me, I don't follow any religion. And no, I'm not an atheist, by the way. And once again, I'm not saying bash it. It's just me personally. I don't do that. So I just connect with the creator within me, and I live my life day by day, touching on those things and make sure I'm in communication with the creator within me, which has definitely blessed me tremendously. Learning how to do that, dealing with my path and my journey. So once again, getting back to what I was saying, physically, writing your goals down, making them plain, make sure you see them. If you want to keep tabs, keep tabs. Me personally, I don't necessarily keep tabs because I got to mentally locked in of what I'm doing, so I don't need to physically document it. I remember there a movie that I saw a while back called the War Room. Awesome movie. It's a Christian movie, by the way. But what they did, instead of have people put pictures or plaques up on the wall of their wars and stuff, they put plaques in. She put plaques on. Well, the woman that was mentoring the lady, she put on her wall her answer, if I recall right. Correct me if anybody knows this movie, but yeah, she put on her wall her answered prayers, or steps and stuff that was accomplished. And I feel like if that's another way you want to track it or document it, that's awesome, because really just think about it. People put all these random pictures and stuff up on their wall all the time, and some of this stuff is just meaningless. It's just something to fill space. How about put something up on your wall that means something for real? Some of these degrees and stuff and diplomas, like okay, that's nice. You definitely made a step of doing stuff within society, but what 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 are you doing on documenting, or what are you doing on writing down? Well, yeah, documenting on the steps and goals that you're making in your life, like stuff like accomplishing your dreams, walking out and fulfilling your vision, things you have in mind. Some people document their bucket list. These are steps that there's people that already do them, and if you do them, kudos to you. That's awesome. I lock my stuff in mentally, so it usually keeps me on like a all time high. So I usually, well, when a lot of people see me smiling and stuff like that, they don't understand the steps and the measures that it took for me to get to this place. And it took a lot of self evaluation. It took a lot of determination. It took a lot of uh, moments like when I wanted to give up, or when I wanted to quit, or when I wanted to stop, or like, what's the point? And I've had a lot of points like that. Yeah, I won't even front. I would say even now I've had points like that where I'm like, what's the point of doing anything? What's the point of, you know, going out to a job day after day? What is this doing for me in the long run? How's this helping me manifest to get where I want to be? But you in spite of having those feelings, still making the steps, still making the initiative to do stuff to excel, and at the same time to press and work on my goals and dreams. Because I know sometimes if you allow those jobs, now I don't care how much they pay you or how little they pay you, or if you're barely scraping by, it's just, what is the point if it's not helping you to fulfill your mission? What is it doing for you? What is it doing? It can be a positive impact for you. Don't get me wrong. I know me personally. I'm in the military, so uh, things that I've learned in the military has helped me to be able to discipline and to take the initiative of doing things. Just making steps. And some of this I've already had in me before, but the thing is, sometimes for some people, and definitely when they get a little hard headed, and I know I've gotten hard headed at times, you need a little extra kick to get you going. So, I've had kicks growing up throughout my life, and then, of course, I've had extra kicks as of late, to help me to get the initiative, to get things done, to continuously make steps, to keep moving, to not get comfortable. That's another thing. Don't do your best not to be so comfortable. Because when you get comfortable, you become stagnant. You're not, when you're stagnant, either you're slowing down your progress, and just think about it. You got time. Let me say this. You don't got time. I said that wrong. You're on a timetable. So you don't have time to waste. Your steps, your efforts, like I said, day in, day out, should be purposeful, meaningful. What are you doing to get things done? I'm not saying you can't have fun here and there, Hey, do what you do. I know I do. I sit back, I play some video games. I love creating music, but that's one of my passions, my dreams. That's for a bigger goal. Yet for people to see, see that manifestation to come to light. But I work on that. But beyond just that, like sitting watching TV every now and then, do that. But prioritize yourself. Don't be so consumed in that stuff that you don't get nothing accomplished. If that stuff is consuming your time so much that you can't get stuff that is very meaningful accomplished, then there's an issue. You really need to reevaluate some stuff. You don't have to at that. I'm saying it'd probably be in your best interest to reevaluate, but if you don't want to, your choice. Your choice. Just don't be surprised later when you don't get the things, or you don't be able to get to the places you want to be at in life. Or maybe you get some things. Maybe you work so hard in school and stuff, you get this big time job, but you're stressed out, you're miserable, you got all this money, and you can't you can't have no joy, no peace, you can't even sleep at night. Is that a job? Is that a life worth living? I hope it is not the life you want to live. That's why purpose, passion, making sure you have unity and alignment within your being. And every step, day by day, is to make sure that those goals, those dreams, those visions are being accomplished. Another thing that I'll step on, touch on, either way, is faith. Have faith and take the initiative. Make the step. Me, I love creating music, instrumentals, and encoding messages in it. Instrumentals, music speaks to me, and I can communicate to people through them. I know I can. I know it's a gift and an ability. And that's the thing is, I know because my spirit has told me it. And my spirit has confirmed it within me years ago. And I took the initiative. I had a good friend back then that made music, and of course I always have melodies in my head. I would sit in class, and I'm telling you, back in high school, middle school, I sit in class and I would have some choir, some vocal instrumentals, like just beautiful melodies flowing through my mind. so tough, so passionate that I would even like everybody around me would be on mute. I wouldn't hear nothing but that melody, that instrument. It would be that strong. Teacher be up there giving a lecture, and I don't hear a word she's saying because I'm hearing straight passion coming from inside of me that was louder than everything outside of me. And I'm telling you, just like it was in me, I know for everybody that has passions, and everybody's passionate about something. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's in you. These things outside you, these schools, these educational systems, they can't give you passion, and they won't ever be able to give you passion. That's something that's in you, and that's why you have to have the initiative to be able to connect with, aka your higher self, your spirit, man, the creator within you. You got to be able to connect, because if you connect with the creator within you, I'm telling you, without a doubt. But you've been already noticing, but not noticing, it'd just be a confirmation to you. So yeah, have faith, make the steps. You know, take the initiative. I did that with my music. Here recently, I ended up getting some new equipment, to be able to produce even higher quality music, because I know the beam within inside me is of high quality. And see, the standard, the bar is limitless within me. That's why I'm always making steps up the ladder. Some people probably say, "Oh, you're doing stuff above your means," or you see, that's a trap if you believe that. That is a trap if you believe that. Hear me out. That is a trap if you believe that. You can believe that. And guess what? You'll be trapped. Or guess what? That time, that time when you eventually find out, you're already going to see a big chunk of time cut because you believe something somebody told you back then, rather than confirming things within yourself, connecting with your spirit, man. There's so much I could talk on right now. There's so much info, so much stuff I had that I love to talk about. I know I won't be able to get it all right here, right now. So let me continue to press on with what's going on here, so I don't go in deep. So, next thing I wrote down is that you will know that your steps are accurate because your goals will still be intact and your being will be strengthened. I wrote this down uh, just based off of things I know with myself. When I would make these steps, like getting the music equipment, or even steps I didn't understand, like hey, join the military. Because I tell you honestly, join the military was never my desire. I never was looking to do that. Making those steps, I don't regret any step that I've made in my life. Even the most jacked up ones. Trust me, I had a pretty bad, childhood. Not because of my parents or anything, because of my living situation, but because of how I was. And growing up and maturing and being blessed with the parents and family people that's around me, and the things that I was allowed to go through and experience has definitely strengthened me. And when I talk about me, I'm not just talking about mental, physical me, but I'm talking about unity within me. There's one thing that the Bible says that I'll say very strong. What the enemy meant for bad. Now it says about that God or Yah or the Creator. I say the Creator. The Creator will turn it for my good. So I strongly believe, without a doubt, everything that I go through, everything that has happened to me, everything that will happen to me will be for my benefit. I expect nothing but greatness out of it. And that's the mentality. I'm telling you, if you gain that mentality, you be shaking some stuff up. not only within your world, but the world around you. So step by step, day by day, night by night, evening by evening, meal by meal, hour by hour, second by second, minute by minute. I know it's out of order, but it's in order. But I just wanted to put this message out there because this is very important, very important, and I felt the need to just share it. So I don't know who's for or who it may help. You know, if it helps you, awesome. If it doesn't, hey, take what you need, leave what you don't need. You know. So, all right.